Hi, this is Gypsy Maggie Rose. I was asked to do a reading for a lady in Scotland, or at least of Scottish descent. Now, darling, I know you said you're having a lot of problems in your life and with your son. Now, let's have a look at what we're getting. I've pulled a few cards for you. Now, the first one I'm getting is the Queen of Swords. And for me, this represents you. It represents where you're at. You're at a space where you've given and given and given. But it's a feeling of being confused, being trapped, being not able to continue giving with no return. It's almost like, as far as the love is concerned, you're very, very flat. It's emotional blockage here. It's like you've got to stand strong now and not go back on your word. It feels like there needs to be boundaries set here. It's about every boundary that you've put into place, you've either stepped over or someone else has crashed through. It's like you've made allowances for, or you've always adjusted and found reasons for basically someone else's bad behavior. And I feel this bad behavior it's not just one person. It's gone on through a system of many, particularly from when you first moved into areas dealing with relationships. I'm feeling those have been very, very difficult for you. Now, I'm getting a connection to a man on the other side called Robert. I'm feeling he could be the grandfather link because that's the age group I'm getting. Sometimes it turns out that they're actually, a brother or cousin to the grandfather, but I'm feeling grandfather here very strong. I'm also seeing father's side of the family as being very dominant at the moment. So I'm feeling that, because that side of the family is very dominant, you've had a lot of difficulty dealing with the male situation in your life, and that has made your life difficult because it's a feeling that you haven't been able to get on top of that whole male energy level, that whole male situation. Now, I'm feeling there are a few financial difficulties around at the moment. Now, they're telling me that the answer to the financial difficulties is a consolidation of some sort. It's about putting everything together under one heading, under one direction. Because at the moment there's a bit of finances it's going in different directions. If this was a tree, you've got a bit here, a bit here, a bit here, a bit here, a bit here. And what needs to happen is that these bits come together very strongly and that you sort them out. That's number one, husband coming home. Now, what is also happening around you is that you've got a restricted opportunity for income. But within 3 to 6 months, I feel this is going to move forward. It's about you taking control of something. It's about you going, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not allowing this anymore. It's about, this is all going to come down into your hands. And I know that's a very hard thing for you to take on at the moment. Because when things are down and when everything feels to be against us, your back's against the wall, you're going to do two things. You're either going to panic or you're going to come out fighting. I'm feeling you've hit panic button. Now, once you get through this panic button, it's like, I know the old saying, breathe, breathe, it'll come good. You got to do a little more than breathe, hon. You got to plan, you got to balance, you got to go A, B, C goes here. This is where this is happening. You basically got to bite the bullet. What's not working's got to go. It's that hard and that simple. But trust me, in the long run, you're going to be very, very glad that you've actually let go of a lot of things. Now, this also means that you stop paying someone else's bills or someone else's way. Because I'm feeling that that's what you're doing here. You're giving, 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 giving. But, you've got to give to yourself first. You've got to pay your own things in your own way first. I don't say don't help anyone. But sometimes, hon, you've got to let them stand on their own feet so they can help their blessed self. Because, hello, no one's helping you in this situation now, are they? Okay, at the moment, it's a two-edged sword. In some situations, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So, basically you have to make some form of moving forward. You can do this. I know you can do this. Yes, it's going to take a month of planning, a month of putting things together, a month of going A, B, C, and once that's all sorted out, then things are going to move forward quite strongly, and you're going to be able to get on top of things. This is also about asking. It's about asking. It's about going out there and asking for help. It's going, yes, this is what I need you to do this for me. I'm not saying do it for free or give it for nothing, but the thing is, you have done so much and put so much out there. It's also time to ask for some of that back. It's also time to ask for some of the money back that's out there. I hope this is making sense to you, darling, because it's quite strong here. It's really coming through quite determined where you need to be and what you need to do. I feel there's a change in your financial area. However, I feel that's something to do with a work situation. It's something to do with another door opening where you can earn some money and open that to happen. But it's a strong situation, and you're the only one who can make it come through. Right now, things are very, very scattered, and they're all over the place. Now, look, everything that comes up is to do with your financial area, of you feeling that you're out of control, of you feeling that you have no control, that you have no way forward. But, that's not true. You do have an amazing way forward. It's like head down and really get into things. This next month is going to be what's going to start that ball rolling. You've got a talent, I'm told here, that you're just not using. You're a very strong, determined person. It's just that somewhere along the line you've lost yourself. Now, you've got a month of organisation, of putting A and B together. Following that month, there's changes coming in the financial area which is going to give you a bit more. Yes, you've hit a wall, but you don't stay down for long, darling. You've just got to understand that and go back to memory and accept that, you've been in this place before. You've come through it. It's like, remember how you did it. Remember the steps. It's also about trying to discover where your emotional stability lies, because that's all over the place. I feel that there's a loss of trust here somewhere. Look, that's another person's issue. Yes, you've been hurt, and yes, by trusting people and being let down, it is hurtful. It's horrendous. But, you can go forward. You can make your world happen. It's all about you. It's all about what you want. It's all about going, look, okay, yes, that person was wrong. They're not trustful, but it's not your trust. You've got to keep your trust and keep your head up and keep going. Because round about September, your world does a huge, God almighty change. It's like the coin flips, and it's like, wow, everything's coming together. I can move forward now. I'm also getting a connection to a father here. So is the dad passed? Or, is he a very strong influence? I'm getting a father very strongly around you. Your whole world is going to do a flip in September, but in an extremely good, strong, positive manner. I'm also seeing the possibility of a house move here, but I feel it's somebody moving out, like you're assisting someone to move out, which is a good thing. But everything comes back to the financial thing for me, about you being in a position to move steadily on, to allow it to happen. Let's see if we can pull one card for the outcome and see where it's going. I feel you're going to be able to sort the emotional issues out. You see, financial stability. It's going to end up in financial stability. And a bit of a win in October, a bit of a change through there. This is all going to balance itself out. But unfortunately, darling, it's not going to balance itself out without a lot of hard work and a lot of direction on your part. But you see, you're a very strong-minded person. Somehow or other, you've just got caught up in everything. And when we do, we get lost, and we forget our strengths. It's about you remembering your strengths and going forward. Okay? Thanks, hon. Hope that helped. Take care. Bye.